It's
Hi guys.
Silentpinkgamer,
Good
baby.
morning. Good morning to this very I don't even want to call it tragic because deep down inside I kind of expected it. And as you guys already know what I'm talking about, give this video a like, please share it to everyone. It definitely helps your girl out. But of course, guys, let's get straight into it. So this morning, as I opened TikTok as I normally do, because normally I have a lot of notifications that I haven't looked at. And a message popped up, and I will put it right on the screen. Now, believe it or not, though, when I first opened it at 12, it was a totally different message, and I hope I can find it. Basically, it just said initially that on the 19th, there's a chance that TikTok could be gone. And I'm like, oh, okay. They said there's a chance, right? So then when I opened it early this morning before I made this video, it basically tells you to close the app. And once again, I'll put the picture on there. If I can find both, I will put them both on there. Sorry, my hair is just acting all kinds of crazy this morning. But yeah. So when I saw that, I was kind of like, oh, okay. Because all good things must come to an end eventually. See, if you guys were following me for a while, TikTok wasn't something that I made money off of. TikTok was something I did completely for free. It was something that I did for myself. TikTok was something that I did to come out of my comfort zone because, believe it or not, social media, even though it was out here since I graduated high school in 2012, it was very prominent. It was out there, but I still wasn't a very huge, big social media presence. I wasn't a big social media person. I didn't care about it either way or not. So going to TikTok was just something that I wanted to try. Like I wanted to try cosplay, and I did that for a little bit, and I'll put pictures up too. Um, I did my adult stuff, not obviously not too crazy, but I did my adult stuff. I promoted my YouTube. I did a little bit of everything, and I actually enjoyed it. And I know a lot of times the reason why I never went viral, I never even went 10, I never went 10K on there simply because I didn't follow trends. I didn't stick to a niche and stick to it and kept doing that. But I did see a lot of my followers and people who follow me. I've seen a lot of people grow, and it was nice to see how they were a smaller channel to get to big, and I'm happy for them. And some of them were making money, some of them were not, but regardless, is we all had fun with it. Now, enough with the baby woo woo adorable stuff, and that's what I call it, obviously. Let's get into the reason why. The main thing that I've heard, but also looked at some of the videos, and I wish I saved the videos before I was not able to access TikTok. But the main thing that's present is it was a security risk. Yes, I know. But if you think about it, like I feel like we're in a type of universe now, or a world, or 2025, where I don't think we're using logic anymore. And I say that with the utmost respect or disrespect, however you want to take it today. Good morning. Is because if you think about everything we do on the internet, it's a security risk. I've seen people who never had a big follower count, that never really did anything with their social media, get hacked. And it was just a bang basic channel. And me, who I still consider a small person, or one of many, as you want to say, just someone that's trying her best to make a presence on the internet to eventually turn that into a career, never been hacked before. Never been hacked before. So it's interesting to see what things get hacked and don't. But we're constantly putting our phone numbers on the internet. We're constantly putting our debit and credit cards on the internet. We're constantly putting our faces, and some apps now require you to take an actual picture of yourself and your ID. So there's so many things out there that could honestly be a security threat. So why TikTok? And I'm going to explain to the best ability of why I think. Now this is my opinion. Why I think TikTok disappeared. I think TikTok disappeared is because, believe it or not, a lot of the information we got on TikTok was information we got on TikTok, meaning to where there was so much news and information and children being lost and just so much information being passed through the lines that we actually get faster on TikTok than we actually got faster within our own states on the news. And honestly, I actually liked it that. I liked it to be more updated on what's going on in the world and not getting like what is it called? The sweetened down version of everything. No, we want the truth. And I don't really think anybody liked it that. I don't like I don't think they liked it the fact that we were getting so much information and it was being brought to us. We could talk about it. We could voice our opinions. We could do all this. I think that's the main reason, especially when the whole debacle came, when it came to, yes, women's bodies. That was the biggest thing on TikTok. One of the biggest things is how, one thing that I never really understood is you want us to not be able to abort or do anything or have a say with our body, but you're not doing anything to help us either. And I thought that was the biggest, that was so interesting to me because this world want us to have children, want us to have the children we make or create, however which way. Though it could be jeopardizing our health, it could be jeopardizing our, I hate to say it, financial plans. And yes, I know the people out there are maybe saying, well, why did you open your legs to begin with? I can't speak for anybody else. Everyone is not like me. But regardless, I feel like they still should have a choice in what they decide to do with that child or not. Do I agree with the AB word? Of course I don't. But that's me. I feel like the only time AB should be allowed is when it's jeopardizing the mother's health or it was in a way that was unsanitized. Oh my gosh, I can't speak this word, guys. Unsavory. I'm gonna say it like that. It was by force. That they should have a choice on what they should do, not be forced to have it. You know what I mean? Because what if it's a constant reminder that this happened to me and caused that mother to go off the hinges? You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a lot of things that play in this that I don't really think logically they thought about. And also too, the more that this happens, right? Then there's more kids in foster care. And then it's sad nowadays that the only thing that we care about, TikTok wasn't a threat as far as, oh, TikTok's is important. It's the most important thing right now. Actually, it's really not. The fact that we can't afford to eat is important. The fact that we can't pay our bills is important, and that's actually all we really care about. The fact that we can't even get basic health care to take care of our children, to take care of ourselves. And the fact that you just want us to work, 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 and cold, winter, snow, and all this, and we're getting sick, we're getting COVID, we're getting all these illnesses, and we can't even go to the doctor to take care of them properly. This is the only thing that people really care about. The fact that I literally seen a video where one of the older gentlemen, that literally asked them, "Hey, can we raise minimum wage from 7.25? Can we at least make it a livable wage?" And they were like, "No." Like, see, how can you sit there? You think you're making us better as a group of people, but you're actually making it quite worse. And you think in your mind that we're living in a society where we can afford half of this stuff, but we really can't. You guys that are in the suits that has the money, of course you guys can live, but what about us? We can't. I literally had a conversation with one of my customers, and she was a white woman. And now this is something coming from a white woman because I know a lot of you guys care about what white women say, but this came from a white woman. She makes way more money than I do, but she still can't afford to eat. Sometimes she has to sacrifice certain things to get certain things for her children. And keep in mind, she does have more children than me. I only have one. But regardless, we are two different women that makes two different type of incomes and we both can't survive. How does that make sense? I feel like a livable wage, I think we should already be in the $15 an hour range, especially for workers who like housekeepers and things like that. They should already be there because we're handling bodily fluids. We're there. I say we're because I used to be a housekeeper before, not anymore, but they handle bodily fluids. They're constantly handling things that could cause them illness and sicknesses, a biohazard, right? Same thing when it comes to things like jobs or careers that handles biohazards, or even the the firefighters, the EMTs, the police officer, things like that, like stuff that's really dangerous that can actually cause harm, they should already be at 15 or higher. I'm pretty sure, yes, I don't know the actual wage that EMTs and officers make, but I'm just saying as a sense of conversation and a sense of things to get you thinking, okay? So bear with me a little bit. And I'm still getting over being sick, guys. So my voice is a little it's kind of gross. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's really gross. But regardless of all that, but the fact that they don't even see what is actually needed in the US, I just like we've always said, they don't care. The fact that groceries still has tax on it and the fact that groceries are super duper expensive is quite sad. For our household that I live in, well, we don't have many children, only one. Groceries to last us for a month because that's actually how we shop. It used to be about $200-300. Now it's $500 to $600, and that's just to get the basics: eggs, bread, milk, fruits, vegetables. About $500-600. But this is what we care about. TikTok, really? TikTok, a place where people could actually make extra income. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't the ones who made extra income. I wasn't. I did TikTok simply for fun. And yes, I was at a point to where I was monetized, but I still was making no money because one thing is you got to get people to buy things, and I haven't really discovered how to do that yet. But it's okay, regardless if I enjoyed my content. I enjoyed doing it for fun. It was cool. But there were people out there making a steady income, going live, making money, going selling products and making money. They didn't like that either. I'm pretty sure that was probably another reason is they were making a side hustle flourish. Just say you want to keep us down. Just say you don't want us to be successful. Just say that. I'd rather you just be honest and blunt and transparent at this point, because if you really wanted to see us succeed as a country, as a as a cohesive place, then you will start listening to what we actually need and want, and that will actually make us flourish. That will actually make us realize that going to that 9 to 5 is worth it. Not, I'm gonna quit tomorrow. It's not worth it anymore. If I had to choose between my health, if I'm gonna be sick or not, and making this money, I'd probably choose my health. And that's sad to say. Like, listen to what we're saying. Listen to what we need. But, Sarah, Sarah, what will be, will be. The future is not us to see. And guys, don't be sad about it. Now, the next point of this video is still wrapped around TikTok because Lemonade is gone as well. So is CapCut. Anything that was connected through TikTok is gone. It's completely gone. Now, the profiles are probably still there because they're still debating on if they're permanently going to get rid of it. But you once again, the message just pops up, and I will show you each message on each app as well, and they will be on the screen. So, because they said after TikTok, Lemon 8 was going to be the next big thing, but then they realized that Lemon 8 wasn't going to really necessarily be the big thing. It's actually Red Note. Red Note is a Chinese version of TikTok, but it's more closer to like a Lemon 8 situation. And it's chill. I'll put my profile up there. It's okay. Um, Obviously, I wasn't a big content creator, so of course, if I upload a video, I'm not going to get views, and I'm okay with that. I'm honestly probably not going to use it simply just because it doesn't feel the same. I'm a creature of habit. When something works for me, that's what I want. And I don't like to stray away from that too much. So yeah, apparently Red Notice is similar, and once again, I will go through. I will show you what my profile looked like. It's basically the same. It's just a lot of things are in Chinese, so if you unless you could read it, you won't understand it. But for the most part, it's easy to navigate. It's fairly simple. They got the follow tab, they got the for you tab and stuff like that, search tab. Like for the most part, it's easy to set up. Now, of course, if there's like a little message that pops up when you're trying to change your profile picture, simply you just put your phone number on there. That's all they really want you to do is put your phone number on there. And then once you put that on there, then they'll allow you to change your photo and picture and stuff like that. I put 3 posts up there, and that's about where it ended. And it's basically talking about this video. Um, but outside of all that, guys, don't worry yourself too much. For everyone who've followed me on TikTok, for everyone who's actually generally enjoyed me on TikTok, I appreciate that love and the follows and the likes. It really did. It was really special, and I connected with a lot of amazing people from there that came to YouTube. And shout out to you guys. I want to say thank you so much for that. But honestly, guys, don't let it bother you. Just push on as we always do. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And yes, I'm about to pull out my phone because I try my best to be as together as with everything. But your girl, she learning. She learning. So give me 1 second, guys. But I hope you guys are doing well. Alrighty. And the last thing that I'm gonna mention on is the wildfires. As you already guys know, LA is up in flames. As of right now, I don't have a latest update of it. This was actually yesterday's news. And I'm just actually going to read it from what I found out. More than 1,700 people are still under evacuation right at this moment. Now, there's speculations on what's going on and how it started. Now, the speculation is, I'm going to say allegations, not true, I don't know. But basically, they're saying that some teens started it. I don't know how true that is. I don't want to put the blame on teenagers. But basically, something started it. And to this day, they're still saying, we don't know. So don't take that and run with it and say, oh my gosh, this person said this. No. But it's allegedly, that's how it started. Um, so it could take months before they know what caused it. So it could take a long time before they actually find out what actually caused these fires, what actually caused the flames. Eaton and Paladis, I probably pronounced that extremely wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. But their fires are still very much active at this moment. The death toll rose to 27. It could be more as we speak. But for now, the death toll right now is 27. And that is so sad. Um, let's see. Hearst Fire and Little Mountain Fire. So, Hearst Fire, it scorched over about 324 acres. It's fully contained right now. And Little Mountain, where it did about 34 acres, is fully contained as well. But all that being said, guys, shout out to LA, guys. Go support them. Send whatever you can to them. I know in the US, money is tight, and people don't really understand how tight it is. It's tight, you know? So, but whatever you can send them, $1, 50 cents, 75 cents, whatever you can spare to them, go help them out. Because that's what we need to do. We need to come together. If our government, if everything like that is not going to help us, then we need to start helping each other to the best of our ability. And they need it right now. They really absolutely need it right now. And that being said, guys, this is probably one of the shortest, maybe shortest videos. I'm trying to get a little bit longer in them, but it's still being comfortable with the idea of talking to a camera. It's still to this day it's nerve wracking because believe it or not, guys, I've only been on social media for 3 years. That's it. And then social media wasn't something that I had planned or always wanted to do. It was something that I was curious about, and I'm here, baby. And I'm super excited. So, guys, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Of course, a video that I'm working on my channel right now is Alan Wake. And of course, guys, feel free to give me suggestions. I will love all the suggestions that you can give me on things you would love to see me play or even just talk about. I'm really open minded to suggestions. But regardless of that, guys, hope you have the most amazing day ever that you could possibly have. And I will see you soon. Bye.
Silentpinkgamer, unchained free. Techno queen, forever breathe. You need to let go of the past so you could have a future.
Not everyone can become a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere.